Hi guys. Shadow. She's already into mischief. How is everyone today? Hi Laurie and Abby and Kat. Welcome. Isolina and Anna and Kenny and Lisa and Pat and Em. Who else is here? Cindy. Connie, Janine, Shadow's here. Hi Kat, welcome back. You see kitty paws, alright, and see rat bag. Aren't ya? Yes, you are. You're saying hello to everybody again. As soon as I say hello, she's like, rat. I'm there. Today she was here before I said hello. Alright, here you go. 5 seconds of fame. Too cute. I'll just casually clean myself. She's trying to kiss my face and she scares me. You scare me. You're a scary cat. Oh, you're gonna fall off. You're a scary cat. You got big claws. You're mean. It's really cold here today. I have my jumper on. Look, I've almost got holes where I could put my thumbs in there. Couldn't I? Anyhow, I've got glue and paint and all sorts of things on this top. You right there, Shadow? We done? Can I leave? Ah, she's a good girl. Cheeky. Sassy. No rubbing belly, Laurie. No, that's bad. Hi, Loretta. Angela, hello. Trish, hello. I know. It's freezing here. Freezing. I'm wearing my hood. I'm that cold. Not nice. Not nice at all. No, not nice. We don't pat the belly. The belly is out of bounds. It is out of bounds. So, how has everyone been? I hope you've been good. I'm just getting everything organised. Our state is looking at stage 4 lockdowns now, which is kind of scary. Well, it's scary to me. Basically, they've told us that it would mean that we won't be able to actually leave our postcode. So that's pretty stressful, I would say. I would say that. So yeah, we're just waiting for it. We're waiting for it. Oh, Cat! Cat! Thank you so very much. Alright, everybody hug Cat. Okay. Well, you know, I've got you guys, so I've actually been okay during this lockdown. It has been a little bit stressful though, like just little things that I feel for people so much. Like yesterday I had to pick up a script and I was at the pharmacy and the lady in front of me was upset. Clearly she was unwell and the chemist is saying it's going to be a 45-minute wait, and the lady's like, but I don't have 45 minutes to wait. She said, I can't even stand up for 10 minutes, let alone 45 minutes. Like, she's got lung cancer and she's standing there struggling to breathe. You can tell that she's extremely ill, and the pharmacist is not accommodating at all. 45-minute wait. I was like, seriously? You know, don't do my script. Do hers first. You know what I mean? Like, but people just don't, I don't know. It's really hard. People just don't get how others are coping, and especially those that are already ill. Like, Yeah, it's very hard. So I just send out to all of you guys a bit of a hug and love, and just remember that everybody's going through something, and sometimes being nice to someone is a good thing. It could be a blessing to someone. So please send your blessings to people. Little things matter. Little things matter. Kat, you have got loads of hugs there. How's that? We've got 257 hugs so far on the channel. That's all right, considering we only started it not long ago. I think we've got it. We've done all right. So a big thank you, Kat, for your something special and making people's day. It means the world to me, and I appreciate it so much. It is heartbreaking, Loretta. It's just sad. And you know what? I just said to the pharmacist, I'll come and get mine tomorrow. Like, you know, because, so I'm going to pick up my script today. Because I feel for people. Like, you know, they just, it's hard. It does. That's right, Angela. Compassion. And that's all that pharmacist needed to do, was offer that lady a chair. And I think she would have been fine. But they couldn't even do that. So, yeah. There you have it. There you have it. Oh dear. It's okay. It's okay. As long as you guys are doing your best and being kind to people. There's no need for unkind words and resentment and things like that towards other people. Everybody's going through it. So we deal with it. Oh, Emily, I was just saying how the world has been, and there's no compassion in the world. A pharmacist didn't offer a very sick lady a chair, and the poor lady. Anyway, she did get very upset and said, "Can I have my scripts back?" and left. So I'm assuming she'll go somewhere that will accommodate her, and I feel bad that she had to do that. But anyway. When you have a new kitten, don't use your hand. No, Pat, don't use your hand. Even with a big kitty and you play with it, don't do that. Hi, Robin, welcome. Anyone else that's popped in? Emily, hello. Helen, hello. Welcome, guys. Diane, hello. Who else has popped in while I was having my little rant there? Well, it wasn't really a rant. It was really, I don't know. I was imploring you to be nice. Be kind. If you don't like something, keep it to yourself. Hi, Shelley. Yeah, Kat, we don't have... They've taken all the chairs away. They've got no chairs. They're telling everybody 45 minutes when I think they're just standing there behind there going, oh, we can do whatever we want today. Anyway, because they were not busy at all. And, I don't know. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. It's all good. Okay, so look at this. Look at this. We're going to do her clothes. Well, we're going to start her clothes. I don't think we're going to finish her clothes today. But we'll start it. Also, just before we start, I wanted to show you, yesterday we had a Patreon exclusive live, and I finished this beauty up, and I wanted to show you. You know what? My picture doesn't show the blue very well. I noticed... oh, everyone's commenting on it, and I'm like, I'm looking at the picture going, hang on a minute, there's no blue in the picture. I didn't even realize that when I've done it, the blue has offsetted, probably to the paper, I would say, and it's disappeared. But there is blue in here. It actually looks heaps prettier in real life. She did come out amazing. She's beautiful. I really enjoyed doing her. I have put up on, for patrons, the colour list and... for this one, so if you wanted a color list, it is there for patrons, so go check that out. But if you want to check it out, Patreon, my Patreon's in the link in the description. Alright, so also I finished another mini house. I'll just quickly show that before we finish up, because everyone thinks they're cute. I finished another mini house. This is Summer. Hello, Summer. I wish you were here. I so much wish you were here. Look at this. It's like a little, I love this. I actually made a pillow for this one because I was like, there needs to be a pillow. The little dressing table and chair. I don't know what this is. It's some sort of lamp, I think, but very cute. Little living area there. Some stairs on the side there climbing up to the bedroom where there's a bit of a hole up here. It's very hard to see there, but how adorable is this thing? And look, there's even a boat and lilies. And just in here, I don't know if I can zoom in very far here. So let me just, can you see there on that plate? That is watermelon berries. How cute is that? And look, there's even a bite out of the watermelon on the side there and on the seat. Very cute. So that was my latest miniature. Bit of fun. I've got one more to do in this set, which will be autumn. And I'll have done that set. Very, very adorable. I know. Oh, they're becoming very, very... That is tiny though, Emily. They're really small. They're little, here we go. Here's the package. I mean, this is the extent of the package. It's tiny. Like, that's the size of my hand. These tiny little pieces. There's also battery pack, lights, and flowers and things in there, and the roof. So they're not very big. I mean, that's only the size of my palm, that little box. This is the last one I've got to do, but yeah, look, that's the size of my hand. So it is not very big. It does not take very long. And the effects are absolutely gorgeous. So I have this, I had to clean off my bookshelf. How embarrassing is that? I had to get rid of some books. Well, I haven't got rid of them, but I had to move some books. So I had somewhere, shadow, so I had somewhere to put my stuff. Oh yes, I've still got that to do, Isolina. Hi Sherry, welcome. And Della, and also I have one little bit of happy mail that came this week from Robin. Might have to move my camera though because it doesn't reach this far from the socket. Here it is. Can you see that? This is a, I didn't bring a tea in today. This is a mug heater. How very cool is this? She sent me a message and said, I've sent you something. It's coming from China. It might take a little while. It actually didn't take too long at all. But anyway, I received this in the mail and I messaged and I said, is this what you sent me? Because this is really cool. So let's pretend this is my mug here. You put it on and the light comes on. Look at that. And that little heating pad there is heating that glass. How very cool is that? Big thank you, Kat, for super chat. It just disappeared off the thing. I wanted to say thank you again. So look at that. How cool is that? How cool is that? So now the bottom of my mug is actually already starting to get warm. It's amazing, Robin. Amazing. I love it. Actually, hubby's been playing on my computer because he's been playing Arc. And my computer's the highest powered computer in the house. So, of course, he's downloaded it on my computer and he's been playing it here. And he's been sitting here from, like, 8 o'clock at night till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning with this on. And he's coughing up. So he quite likes it too. But I like it. I used it yesterday for my tea during my live, and it was perfect. At the end of the live, I still had a bit of tea and it was still nice and hot. Absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. Oh dear. I like knitting and crocheting, but haven't since got a... I don't knit. I was taught how to crochet when I was younger. Oh, Angela, he loves it. He totally loves Arc. It's amazing. So yeah, anyway, let's get back into this, shall we? Okay, so my Nana taught me how to knit and crochet many years ago, and I knitted a whole heap of teddy bears. Absolutely gorgeous little things they are, and that's it. I haven't really, I don't know how to crochet anymore. It's too long, but it hurts my hands. Knitting hurts my hands. Seriously bad. Seriously bad. So having some miniatures to do is a good hobby other than diamond painting, paint by numbers, colouring, you name it. These are all our pencils today. Look at them all. Oh my goodness. I knit but can't crochet. Yeah. Thanks, Laurie. So you guys, there will be another giveaway today. Lisa, fabulous Lisa, has been so busy doing a whole heap of images for this event that we have coming up in October. You guys are going to be so excited. I'm actually excited. I saw one this morning and went, ooh, this is cool. She knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Lisa has loads of images that she's been giving away in Patreon for her patrons, so make sure you go check out Patreon. And I think I forgot to do the cards today, but all the stuff's in the description, so below the video there as well. And yeah, I want to thank Lisa for this one and for the giveaway prize today. So giveaway prize will be your choice of colouring book, digital colouring book from Lisa's shop. I have a link, don't I? I copied that link, didn't I? So here is all the flip throughs of her books. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, you did, Lisa. It was amazing. Some really awesome images. Belinda, it sounds like me. I told my friend that I have too many hobbies. I have too many hobbies, that's for sure. And you know what's funny? I was looking at Diamond Art Club this morning, and there's this cute little dragon that they're bringing out on the weekend, and I was like, I don't need any more. I haven't done any of the ones I've done. You guys seen it? Let me go to it. It's very cute. Alright, hang on. Diamond Art Club, here we go. I'll check this little fella out. How cute is he? He's adorable. I can't do it. I've already just pre-ordered a whole heap of others. I spent some money with my sister. We got, you know, we joined postage to get that, but too much. All right, let's have a look what we've got. We're going to use, so we're going to do the Captain Marvel has an American coloured outfit, I would say. Is that what everyone else would think? It kind of reminds me of Captain America's suit, actually. So it's red and blue and gold. Now, this was kind of fun because Prismacolors don't have a lot of blue. So it was really hard. They've got a lot of light blues, but no real deep kind of blues. They've got Indian Throne blue, which is sort of a, I don't know, it's brighter. It's like an ultramarine blue, so it's not quite as dark as I wanted. The darkest blue they had, that Prismacolor has, is indigo blue. So that was interesting, trying to figure out what to do. I need my list. I need my colour list. I'm having a moment. Let me get my colour list out so I've got what I'm doing. Alright, I've kind of put them in order from like top to bottom of which section's which. So for the red sections we're going to be using some sepia, PC948, Tuscan red, PC937. We're going to use some Crimson Lake, PC925. Some Crimson Red, PC924. and some Scarlet Lake PC 923. Also, we'll be using white with all of the sections. For the yellow section, there it is, we'll be using Dark Umber, PC 947, Artichoke, PC 1098, Yellow Ochre, PC 942, and Canary Yellow, PC 916. And then for the blue, surprise, surprise, we're actually not going to use a lot of blue because there wasn't any. We're going to be using black, PC 935, Cool Grey 90%, PC 1067, Cool Grey 50%, PC 1063, Indigo Blue, PC 901, and Mediterranean Blue, PC 1022. So lots of colours. Your Madonna and Child one is huge. Deep diamond painting. Oh, yes. It's so hard with the diamond painting stuff because they're so pretty, and because everything sells out so quickly, it kind of makes you feel like you want to get it just in case it sells out. But I've decided that I can't do it. I have too many already. It's done. I've got enough. I need to finish one. I haven't finished one in about 5 weeks, so that would be good. We need to finish one. All right, so I have a little bit of a reference image here to go off. I'm going to do that here. We've got a bit of red here, a bit of red here, and some blue with some red ribbing, and then we've got gold in the star here. So let's start. Let's just start and work our way down so we don't smudge it on the page. All right, we're going to start with the red section, I believe. Oh, it's cold. I need my gloves. I need a hot drink. I get engrossed in the diamond painting. OCD, I know, I am too. Everything's going to be so neat. It frustrates me when the diamonds don't sit properly together. I'm doing Into Wonderland at the moment, and I've started from the top, and I just started their eye, and it's very cool. I love it. It's very sparkly. Very sparkly. Here we go. Okay, gloves on. Sorry guys about my gloves, but it's really cold here. No, I'm serious. It's like cold. Got my hand inside my jumper here. Alright, sepia. Let's work in the darkest areas. So Lisa's again given us a little bit of an idea of where the shadows might be. So I'm going to just gently colour over those areas first. Just with light pressure. I'm going to come around the top of that collar bit there. And also I'm going to come under that line. So I'm just going to go into where I want to put all of the shadows to start with. So and there's actually a few nice dark deep areas. And it's really dark and shadowy where the material kind of stitches together. So that's where the black lines will end up being in our darkest parts. There's actually quite a bit of dark in here. So let's just fill all of that in. Down this side here. Roof. The roof is on fire. Roof. And he's saying hi. Hi. I woke up with a church song in my head this morning. How random is that? I thought it was random. Anyhow. Alright, that looks good. We'll just leave that for now. Let's move to Tuscan Red. Oh, watercolor cat. Actually, Lisa's lost her watercolor paper. She's put it in a really safe place and it's really protected. And now she can't find it. But I was like, ooh, actually watercolor would be cool because in the original image, or the one that I'm using for color inspiration, there's like these wavy flames and everything through it. And I'm like, I can't do that as well with pencils. I don't know. We'll do a little bit of it, but it's not going to be the same. So I'm just gently coming over the top of the sepia with Tuscan Red. Coming over the actual sepia and also just a little bit further into the areas I haven't coloured yet because we just want to gradually fill it in so that there's no paper coming through. Ah! I've been having trouble with this pencil, look. I hardly put any pressure on that. This is like the 5th time it's broken. I wonder if I've got another one. Let me just get my spares out and see, because I'm just going to keep sharpening that and it's just going to keep breaking. It's a little frustrating. I've got chocolate, light umber. I've got a funny feeling I might just have to keep resharpening it. Get in there. Let's try the second lot. I've got them all set up in my holder here. Sienna brown. No, I don't have one. That's annoying. Got every colour but that one. I might have to use a different colour. Sorry guys, what a pain. I have one more folder with spares, so I just checked that one. No, it's just got Pablos and Polys in that one. Well, dang. Glue it back in. Really? Will that work? I could. What kind of glue would you use? I got some good glues. Which glue would you use? Like, I don't know, super glue? How annoying. Let's try some super glue. Look, the glue is popping out the edge there. Let's give it a second to dry. Alright, let's just leave that little section. I'll do that in a minute. We'll move to the next colour. I've got some Crimson Lake. Shh. Noisy? Yes, you are. It's definitely cold here. I got a feeling that's what's contributing to it. I'm just going to add a really light layer of this to the edge of the collar too. Just coming around there. All coming into this one spot here. We'll come back in and add some more of that Indian red, that Tuscan red in a sec. Into that little bit. Okay. Now this glue is really quick drying, so let's give it a go. I'll try and use my pencil that way too. Meow. She can hear people moving around in the kitchen and she's like, what are you doing? Why are you up? Why are you making noise? She's a pain. What would be... Hang on, wait. What, cat? Oh, both of yours do that, Loretta. Oh, that's a good idea. A blow dryer. A blow dryer. A heat gun. I can sit it on my heat pad over here and see what happens. Look, it seems to be working. Why do you need to buy a plane ticket, Kat? What's happening? Oh, you're talking about postage. I know, it's ridiculous at the moment. Let's go back to sepia. Postage is crazy. I'm still waiting for a package from Helen. That's been a while, hasn't it, love? Oh, goodness me. Just making sure I put a little bit of a shadow or indentation of a shadow, just like in here, just to show the collar's kind of bent a little bit. I think I need to zoom in a little bit here. Let me find something here. There we go. Oh, I see, Cat. Yeah. Go visit. Who wouldn't want to go there anyway? Beautiful countryside. So I'm just starting to flatten the tooth off a little bit now by adding another layer of sepia. Alright, now before I go and add anything else, I just want to add a couple of spots of white. So down the edge of the collar, using my white pencil, and also just a little bit here on the like fold line of the material. It's a little bit lighter, so I'm just gonna put a line in here, just like that. And we'll use a white gel pen later, and we'll put in some really nice flecks of white as well. Oh, it is Helen? Oh, yay, how exciting! You ordered a diamond painting on 1st of May and it still hasn't come. Oh, Angela, I ordered a diamond painting, a dragon one from, let me just check what it's called. Here we go. Dragon Attack, it's called. No, hang on, sorry, that's the one from Diamond Arca. Merlin and his dragon, and the dragons, it's called. I ordered it on the 1st of May. So I ordered it the day, actually it was, yeah, actually it was my birthday. So how long ago is that? How many weeks is that? Let's work that out. Hello. Let's have a look. So the 1st of May, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks ago. Bye, Nani. Bye-bye.
Hi-oh, bye-oh.
Hi, Cam says hi. And guess what he did? He put my cup on the cup heater.
Come on.
Thank you.
Welcome, see you later.
Okay, see ya. Drive safe.
Shouty.
Coffee, tea. So 11 weeks, and I still have not received it. And that was from, Treasure Studios Art. Treasure Studios Art. Yeah? Diamond painting. Like craziness. Hi CJ, welcome. Hi Cindy, welcome. Did I see you before? Abby, I ordered from AliExpress. I received that before the other one from the States. It's weird. Alright, going back to Tuscan Red. Being careful with it. All good? Oh, your phone. That's alright. Need to have that, eh? Oh, Nani. Speak. 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 Quiet, speak. Speak. Oh, that was loud. Shh. Quiet. No, that's loud talk. Little talk. Little talk.
Come on.
Good girl. Go on.
Hands with me.
Off you go. She's like, no, I don't want to go. She's like, no, I don't want to go. Don't make me go. Sherry, it's on the colour list. Download the colour list and keep it in a file somewhere. Shh. No, you're being noisy. That's because Nani was in here, yeah? My mummy. Alright, looking good. Looking good. We're going to start to push the wax around soon. We're going with the Crimson Lake again, covering over the rest of the area. So this is quite dark on this side, and this side will be a lot lighter, so we'll use the other reds in the other side a little bit more than we have on this side. Just missing that collar there, just coming back down that now. Well, wait till you see what I had to do with the blues, Sherry. You'll be surprised. It came out really good. So weird, that garage door is so noisy. Now, I've just gone over the hair a little bit there. I just want to go over that section there. My husband come out to see what was going on. Aww. Poor Steve, I'm so sorry, guys. We have that quiet talk, or, you know, she doesn't do both. What do you have, Cindy? What do you have, Kat? Oh, Lumies. Have you got something you haven't used? Oh, I'm waiting for the new ones. They're supposed to be here soon. Oh, that's nice and hot, and it's going to stay hot. That's so cool. Thank you, Robin. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of crimson red. Oh, actually, let me just... No, I'm going to add a little bit of Scarlet Lake. All over. As I said, I didn't want to put too much of these lighter ones in because this side's quite dark. Alright, I'm going to put a bit of pressure down. I know it's put it on a bit of an angle so you can see, because we can still see the tooth of the paper through there, and I want to cover it completely. I want it to look plastic-like. Plastic-like. She's barking still. Oh, Trish, so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of pressure down. Not too much. I don't want to break my pencil. And I'm just going to start to flatten that tooth. That's right, I was saying about the garage door. It can't be oiled or anything, so basically we're stuck with that noise unless we change the garage door. It's probably gotten worse since the lady across the road smashed her car into it, but you know, we're getting ready for school when my kids were in primary school still, so quite a few years ago now. And I was in the kitchen, I think I was finishing packing the dishwasher, you know, putting the brekkie dishes in there, and all of a sudden there's this massive bang. It shook the house. It was so loud. I was like, what the hell was that? And the kids came out and they're like, was that you? And I'm like, no. So we all sort of, you know, rushed around the house trying to figure out what the hell it was. To find outside, the lady across the road had somehow done this great big spinning U-y thing in our street and headed straight smack into our fence, or through our fence, and through our fence and into our garage door. Crazy woman. I've lost count of how many times I've heard her hit stuff in her own garage. I don't think she should have a license. Honestly. scary. Alright, need a brush. Let's just redo that white again. Kind of should look a little bit pink now. If we had have been leaving, we were kind of running a little bit late. I was waiting on something and we hadn't left to go to do school drop off yet. But if we had have left on time, she may have actually hit us. So that was kind of cool. But hubby was away in the country for work, so he wasn't even here. So I rang him like, something happened. He's like, what? What? Like, yeah, it happened. A little bit of Tuscan red, no, wrong one. Tuscan red, just in the shadow of that collar bit. Going to come underneath the white areas. Just darken that up a little bit. Turn that pencil around, it might break. I mean, it's done with pretty strong glue, so hopefully it stays. Let's add a little bit of canary yellow. That's so funny. Dead body? What dead body? Huh? It does. It makes it sound funny because it's sort of wobbly now. It's not quite right. The dead body. Yeah, we did find out. Well, we didn't find out any more about it. He was murdered, unfortunately. He was, I don't know, 40 something. They don't know. They have no idea. His car was stolen. Apparently his hands were tied in front of him. That's all the news that we kind of know. We still don't know. It's still ongoing, so we don't know. But yeah, a bit scary. Yeah, it was across not this street, but across the estate. So it was in the estate we used to live in. It was like pretty much right on the house where we used to live. Bit scary. But yeah, not far away. Coming back in with some more sepia. I'm just going to keep going until I'm happy with the tooth being covered. Oh wait, no. I wanted canary yellow. That's what I was doing. Bit of canary yellow. Just on the very edge of that colour to come in with the rest of this yellow here. Just like that. It's not very much, but it's enough to add it in. Just on the edge of the collar. Now I'm going to use sepia again. I want to get the tooth flattened completely now. If you don't want to use, or you're having trouble with the pencils and it's still not covering, try a colourless blender. You guys know which one's my favourite. the Caran full blender is my favourite for that kind of thing. Back in with the Tuscan red again. And then Crimson Lake. Crimson Lake. Yeah, we didn't find out much more than that. They obviously did their police report. The media reported it, and that's it. It's been forgotten. So there was helicopters flying around all day that day, though, looking for clues and things like that. a little bit of the Scarlet Lake just on the collar. And on the edge of those white sections. It's pretty good without the shine on it. If you've still got a little bit, then use the blender and just blend it so that it's basically it puts a little bit of wax on the top, and it just helps smudge everything all in together and flatten the tooth, which will deepen the color as well because you're flattening down the little speckles of paper down and underneath it. And I want it to kind of look plastic like, because it's leather. Well, that's what it looks like it's meant to be. It's probably not leather. I don't know what it is in reality, but some sort of plastic looking suit. There we go. Alright, so that's one part. I think we can shrink down these white sections a little bit now too. Make them a little bit thinner with the Tuscan red. That's a bit better. Not quite as thick. Alright. Hi Linda. Hi Maribel, welcome. Did I say that right, Maribel? I don't know. I always ask people if I pronounce it right, and then I forget the following week how to say it. Sherry Schpirerr Farben doesn't come in open stock. Well, not yet anyway. Alright, we're going to do some blue. I've got black. And coming down. This part here seems to be quite dark, so I'm going to actually put a fair bit of black in here. Bit of black up the top there. There's only a couple of sections where there's some nice blue coming through, so we can cover over a fair bit of that. Hi Linda. Ah, thank you. Don't ignore the light shining across it, but yeah, it does look pretty cool, doesn't it? I'm happy with it. Zoom out a little bit. Get rid of that light reflection. It's looking cool. Alright, let's go back in. Indigo blue. Over the top. Now for this section, I'm going to add purple pink, eh? I use purple pink a lot too. I'm going to add a tiny little bit of Crimson Lake just on the very edge here to make it kind of purple. Just a little bit, really gently. So I just did it on this little section and just down this darker side here. Now I'm going to repeat the same process. So coming in with black. being careful on that seam line, just using a little bit of pressure to create a nice dark line there so that it doesn't blend in with the next colour, that it just sort of makes it look like it's sitting behind a little bit more. Doing the same down here behind the star. Coming back in with the indigo blue, putting a bit of pressure on now, just so we get that blue colour over the black. So we want to use the black to darken it, but we don't want it to look black. We want it to look dark, dark blue. I'm the same, CJ. I wasn't using my Holbeins because I wasn't able to get open stock, but I managed to get a few, so I could probably do a few pictures now without stressing about it too much. Well, this indigo blue, actually I should have looked to see if I had an indigo blue while I was looking through my set there, because this is quite low, and I'm thinking I might grab my little extender because it is getting hard to hold, especially with my hand being cold and sore. I go through purples, skin color, purples, greens, blues. I probably go through everything fairly even. I'd have to have a look at my set to see what was you know, but yeah, I think I'm fairly even. I've replaced quite a few Prismas though over the time, so I could be wrong. Alright, just releasing my pressure a little bit out here in these lighter sections for now. Okay, I want to add a little bit more of that Crimson Lake just in that area there before I go and burnish the paper down. Also adding a tiny little bit of white down the center here, giving us our little reflection folded material look there. Pop this across the top a little bit there too. Okay. I don't know, Rochelle. I think Prismacolors are pretty soft. Yeah, I do too, Della. Way better. Alright, going back with the indigo blue now, and I'm just going to flatten off that tooth, making sure there's no paper there. And just making that line in the middle there nice and thin. I don't want it too thick. Okay, so that's quite dark there. I don't even think I'm going to need my blender. It's a good colour. Just blend it anyway. Alright, moving on. This side will be a lot lighter. It's where the light sort of is coming over her face. So we're going to do this more in the lighter reds. I forgot to put my tea on my tea warmer. Yeah, it's a habit you got to get into, isn't it? Trish, that's good to hear. I'm kind of lucky because this is a business, so hubby actually encouraged me to do that, which was good. Makes life a little bit easier. All right, let's add some Tuscan red. He's happy with everything. I don't have to ask him to buy stuff. He doesn't. There's no. I mean, obviously, I'm chatted to him when I brought my iPad, but most of the time he's like, whatever you want to do, because he knows I work hard and earn what I earn, and most of it goes back towards the channel, so and he knows it keeps me going. It's a good thing. Not much of the Tuscan red. I want to find pencils that I love all the time. Cindy. I mean, I know artists that only use specific type of things, like Chris Chen, she only uses Prismacolor. When I first started, I only used Copics, so got Crimson Lake. Just light pressure to start with. And then I've got Crimson Red. No. Yeah, I think that is darker. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah. Crimson Red is darker. Kind of turned on a bit of an angle, so I'm going to put some white across this side. And a tiny little bit just down that seam again. Just adding a hint of that glow. All right. I learned a hue 11 by 4. Oh, that's a big image. Hi, Leslie. Welcome. Haven't seen you for a while, love. How's Australian life treating you? Oh dear. I'm using Scarlet Lake and I'm just finishing off over the top of everything. And let's repeat. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Oh, excuse that light. It's really bad. Reflecting off that. It's because it's shiny. Shining, 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 shining. I wonder if I can move it a little bit. Me. Me. Alright. A bit of Tuscan red again. Bit of Crimson Lake. And then crimson red. Just coming along that white line there. Just want it really thin, not too thick, so just right. And then we're finishing it off with the Scarlet Lake. I think I'm a little bit the same, Emily. It depends on the mood I'm in. I'll go through pencil stages. I had a bit of a Pablo stage a little while ago. I always seem to come back to my Copics, so they're easy for me to use. I think that's why they don't hurt me as much. Alright, coming back in with the white a little bit just on that edge. Just lightening that up a little bit. Keeping it nice and thin. That's good. Just going to use my blender. I did put that on the list, didn't I? That I would probably use it. If you don't have it, then you could go over it again with another layer if you wanted. There we go. So looking a lot lighter on this side than this side. Alright, I think it's time to do a giveaway, so just give me 2 secs to open the thing. So the giveaway prize is your choice of image from Lisa's colouring books, digital colouring books, which can be found here if you want to have a look at the flip throughs of them. Don't forget too that there is also a discount going on at the moment in her Etsy shop too. So if you're wanting to get anything, then now's a good time to get it. It's already on everything. So go check that out. I'm kind of smack dab in the middle of the hot spots. Yeah, I do, Janine. I sharpen it. So if you cannot print digital files and cannot do digital images, please don't enter, because that's what the prize will be for. And I don't want you guys to be disappointed and find out that it is a digital file. 15% off, that's right, for all colouring stuff, digital stuff. So don't enter if you don't want that. Also, if you have already won, I can't remember who won last week. I think Jasmine and someone else has already won. Please don't enter either. I'm thinking, my head's going right now. Abby, you're right. It was Abby. How did I forget that, Abby? Anyway, oh dear me. So to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is write the code word. The code word is, words are hard. The code word is frog, which is my nickname. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Renee, you better write frog. Oh dear. Let me just check that it went through for it did. Oh, that's so funny. I picked frog because that's, you know, frog. My nickname as well. I'm sorry, that was funny. Abby, hello. Abby just does a little... They're so cute. Look at those little froggies. Oh, Pat, that's cool. If you have any questions while you're watching, though, make sure you ask, because sometimes it's harder when you're following along later to ask questions. You know, it might not occur to you then. Isn't grog a type of fermented mead? That's what we call alcohol here in Australia, grog. That's Aussie slang. Grog. Mm-mm. It's Aussie slang. Alright. While you guys are doing that, a bit of fun. My daughter loves frogs. Those that haven't entered, make sure you type the word frog. F-R-O-G. F for Freddy, R for Roger, O for Oscar, G for goat. Goat. God. Good. G. G. Renee's boozing. Renee's already had a few. Oh, darling. So far, I've got 15 entries. Come on, guys, frog up. Lisa's giving away one of her colouring books. Frog up and enter. Apparently my brain is remembering times gone by. Alright, we've got dark umber and we're going to start on some gold sections here. Yes, that's right. Frog. Linda's got it. See? Frog. Frog. Come on, guys. You can do it. Alright, let's start the gold sections while we're all frogging up here. I've got dark umber and I'm just going to run along the gold sections now. So really light pressure coming down and creating a nice shadow line. Down here we've got a bit of a shadow close in here. Oh, losing my breath. This one kind of comes over the breast line a little bit there, up there, and this side. I keep getting emails from McDonald's. Like, seriously, I downloaded the McDonald's app to do an order ages ago because we do Friday night takeaway night, and now I can't get rid of these freaking emails. Crazy. Alright, how's that look? Looks pretty good. I'm just going to add a touch, like seriously a touch of indigo blue just in the edge there. Just like a bit of a reflection is on there. Belinda, question. Yes, Lisa, of course. the only time I say not to is if you've already won something from this colour along. So if you've already won something in the last 3 weeks or 2 weeks we've had. This is 3rd week. So yes, of course, enter at your own will. Mods enter. Everybody enter. You're all eligible. Is that how you say it? Eligible. I always say it wrong. E-L-I-G. Eligible. They don't turn into princes. Don't do it. Don't kiss the frog or lick the frog. Ew, gross. Don't they lick frogs, like those frogs that they cause hallucinations and stuff like that? It's like a drug. No, they don't turn into princes. Lisa, enter. Put your froggy word in. Lisa Robinson, put your word in. Froggy, froggy. Ribbit. The frog. The frog. Now, Lisa's already done some tricky little shadow lines here, so we're going to colour over those. This is dark umber. We'll actually be surprised how dark this is. It's like a really dark sort of, it's because those shadows are really bouncing off the shininess of the gold. So we are actually going to get a fair bit of depth here. Just adding some lines in around the outside here as well. Gonna add a bit of depth in there. But people who like them think they are a prince. Ew! Gross! Cane toads are disgusting. Who rubs its belly? Oh, Lisa, the fabulous idiot. That's right. Someone just started mowing their lawns. I'm weird. I like frogs and toads. They don't make me sneeze. Oh, frogs are cute, Patty. Especially little baby frogs. Like the little, like, green tree frogs. And I don't know. They're cute. They are very cute. Alright, guys. Who's ready? We don't have any drum rolls or anything for Nightbot because Nightbot's pretty clever. And he's very quick at deciding who wins. Welcome back, Lisa. So I'll just check that the fabulous person actually is entered. Yes, you are. And there's a few that haven't entered, so actually Kenny was here earlier. Did she go to sleep? Did Kenny fall asleep? Did Kenny fall asleep? Kenny, are you asleep? Shh, don't wake her up, okay? Alright. Are we ready? I'm ready. I'm gonna roll it. Here we go. Mona, you'd win. You won. Hello, Mona. Is there a song about Mona? Pretty sure there's a song about Mona. Oh my gosh, there she is. Hello. Now, would you like them to contact you, Lisa? This is all fairly dark on this side because we're in the shadow of her breast. In the shadow of her breast. We'll make it quite dark down that side. Okay guys, so Mona has to contact Lisa. Lisa, where would you prefer to be contacted? Are you in... Do you know Lisa on Facebook, Mona? Because that's probably the best place. Yeah. Congratulations. You have a choice of your... a book of your choice from Lisa's store. Here's the flip through if you want to check through them all and see which one you would like the best, and you can shoot a message off to Lisa. Can we confirm, Mona, that you have, yes, that you have Facebook and that you can contact Lisa on Facebook, please? No worries, Lisa. All right, I'm glad that's done. Well done. Perfect. No more herding cats, eh? It's a bit sad, really. It's a bit sad, really. It's a bit sad. It's very sad. What am I saying? Alright. Now, I've done... I now need to cough because I laughed so much. Dark umber. I'm going to move on to artichoke. And we're going to go over the top of the umber. It's kind of a greeny gold colour, this one. And just come out a little bit further past the raw umber, the burnt umber, dark umber, my bad, dark umber. I've got a little bit of red in here. I'm just going to erase it as much as I can, because this is where the lightest part of the gold will be. There we go. Still using artichoke. Don't choke on it, alright? I'm going to add it over the top of that blue there. I'm going to add a little bit in this section here, and also just in here a little bit. I need a little bit more of that dark umber just at the bottom of that line there. I think that looks good. Alright, let's go to this side. Just erase that bit of red that I am over there with. Okay, no worries, Lisa. Thank you again so much for this beautiful image and for joining us and having a bit of fun. It's great having you here. Coming over these sections here. I'm going to say this is quite an easy gold because it's kind of a dirty looking gold. And we've got a lot of dark areas, so we don't need to sort of stress too much about it looking gold, I guess. Makes it a little bit easier. Alright. Have a guess what colour we're going to do next, right? Night night, Lisa. Oh my gosh, Kat, I did the same the other day. Seriously, I have a yellow patch on my carpet where it landed. I was eating my 2-minute noodles. It is here, they're chicken flavored, so they're yellow. And I was doing one of my minis, and I had them kind of on my chest a little bit. I guess I was holding them up above my bust and eating them. And I had to put my fork back in it, and I picked something up while I was doing my minis, and look at how big this is. And Nani came in, and she just kind of bumped my arm slightly, and that was it. They were all over the floor. Noodles everywhere. Nani loved it. Like, oh, yum, chicken noodles, thanks, Mum. But, yeah, they went everywhere. It's really hard to sharpen a pencil so tiny. I made a mess. I've got kind of I don't know, peachy orangey kind of colored carpet. I hate it. I would love to get floorboards in, but eventually. We were kind of waiting for the kids to get older. Now they're older, we've got a dog, so we'll wait for the dog to get a little bit older. Canary yellow. And we're just going to colour over the rest of the gold and the dark sections with the canary yellow. And then I've spilt my tea, and glue. I've spilled glue everywhere. Ah, Trish, I hope we get a bit of a laugh here. I certainly like to have a bit of a giggle. I had a bit of a laugh with hubby last night. We actually were in hysterics. He so lovingly tried to make me some, you know how we call them dinglings or soldiers here, but you have eggs, and they're kind of runny, and you dip your toast into them, you chop the top off and you dip your toast in. We used to eat them a lot when we were kids, probably because it was cheap. Anyhow, he attempted to make me that, but the eggs were cooked too much. They were hard boiled. They weren't soft boiled, which was a bit of a bummer. But we were talking about the eggs in bed last night. He thought I said his eggs are flat. And he just pissed himself laughing, and he couldn't stop laughing, and then he had me laughing, and I'm like, I didn't say flat. I said what? Your eggs are what? Because I didn't hear him properly. It was just so funny. Anyway, I now have a sore chest from laughing and coughing so much. And I have really sore eyes today because my eyes were watering so much. It was such a good night though. Good laugh. It's funny being deaf. That happens a lot. I can't hear people and I say what, but they think I say other things. It was funny. Alright, so now I want to darken up the shadows again. So we're going to come back in and repeat the same steps. So apparently he does flat eggs. Oh gosh, who's done glitter? Oh no, glue I've done. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Saxe. S-A-X-E. Saxe blue. Dark umber again. was funny. Yeah, somebody thought I said socks blue yesterday. No, not quite. Good, there he goes. Socks blue. Blue socks. No, not really. Go. It's looking good. It's starting to come alive. I think I want to darken up this side a little bit, so adding a little bit of extra depth in there, especially around that star there. Actually, Sherry Gold was one of my very first tutorials I did on Patreon. I like gold. Different golds. Don't be too scared to put a bit of depth in. Got plenty of dark shadows here. Alright, now back with artichoke. Patty. Extra virgin olive oil versus a promiscuous olive oil. That's cool. I like that one. I use that's good. Very good. I've got artichoke now, coming back in and adding that over the top. Just going to add a tiny little bit of that blue there again, just as a bit of a reflection because this is a blue section down here. I didn't think we would get all of this done today. We've still got another extra 2 weeks, so that is cool. All right, now let's do some more of this yellow. Now before I do more yellow, I've skipped a color, so I'm going to go in with some yellow ochre over the top of all of that. How did I skip a color? I don't know. But I realized I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's not quite as yellow as I thought it was going to be. And then I realized I didn't use yellow ochre. So I'm using that over the top of the artichoke. That's alright. We don't need to. We're doing layers, so it doesn't matter if you skip a colour. You can add it the next layer. It's looking a little bit more yellow. Oh, poor cat. Butter noodle top is sitting in the sink now. That's good. Oh, thanks, Abby. Oh, I liked your post yesterday. Very funny. I had seen that before. Very good though. Here we go, putting a little bit more yellow into it with that yellow ochre. Alright, let's add a little bit of white to some of these areas. Give us some nice bright light areas. I'm going to come in with a white gel pen and add a little bit more into the very edge pieces. A little bit across the top there. Just going to turn my page a little bit there so I can get some of this star. Alright, thank you so much for a wonderful stream. Oh, thank you, Helen. Thanks for helping out and doing some modding. It was, Abby, a good laugh. Abby, you can have mine too if you want. Some canary yellow. Oh, where's my little one? Try and use this one up. Trying to stay out of the white a little bit. I want to keep that little bit of a highlight if I can. How's that look? I quite like it. I think it looks good. I think we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's have a look. I might try a bit of a paint pen, actually. I've got a couple of different types, but I'm going to use my pigment one. I really like this one. Bye, Rochelle! Don't lick frogs. Okay. I like that homework. Who does homework? Who's got homework to do? I guess we could say this is more like homework, is it? So you got to do this. Alright, let's add a couple of little really bright flecks of light here. Just gonna put a few nice light flicks of colour. It's not really colour though, it's white. Flicks of white. Giving her some nice highlights. Now there's some lines here I want to just highlight, so I'm just going to come along them. Just like that. Smudged it out a little bit there. Giving her some nice little streaky spots here. Over here as well, let's do a few little highlight flecks. Okay, Isolina. Bye-bye. Abby, I didn't either. Oh, cat. Naps are good. Very nice cat nap. Now, I'm going to add a couple of spots of white just across while I've got it out. You could use a gel pen, you don't have to use a paint pen. I actually quite like this paint pen though. It's kind of nice. It's got a nice skinny tip to it. And it covers over the Prismacolor quite well. I think I'm done there with the gold. Maybe we need a couple more, just maybe a little, just to separate that from the dark spot there on her chest. Yeah, that'll do. Looking good. Looking good. Alright. How long have we got? 45 minutes. Alright. Well, let's just start down on the next section here anyway. We're not going to finish it, obviously, but we can start it. This is a cool bit, too. This is where I'm not going to use hardly any actual blue. Alright. We have black to start with. This section here is actually quite light, so I'm going to add a little bit of depth around the very outside. Get it really dark at the bottom there. Black. I'm going to extend out in a bit of a circle shape here. let's just concentrate on this bit. I won't move around because otherwise we're going to be going too far around. Coming in with some 90% cool grey. I usually, at around 4 o'clock, the day usually starts to get to me, and I might go have a rest, lay down with the dog or the cat, depending on who wants cuddles at the time. So this is cool grey 90%. That's why I find morning streams better for me, because by the afternoon I'm, I don't know, incoherent almost. My brain goes no more. Indigo blue next. I'm leaving a little bit of a gap just across that top section there. Just lightly coming into this higher section, the top of her bust. Trying to keep that round shape if I can. Just shading on a bit of an angle. I'm just changing the direction of my pencil too, because I want to try and fill up as much of the tooth as I can. I don't want to be able to see these round screechy lines around the outside. I want it to blend in quite nicely. All right. I've got Mediterranean blue. I'm going to come over the top of all of that. Just gently coming into the middle. I've kind of left a little bit of a highlight spot on that very edge there. I haven't really coloured over that. Just gently gone over that bit. Done a few more layers over the rest of that area. And I've got cool grey 50%. Keeping it kind of muted. Okay, looking good. Let's grab some white. I'm just going to highlight that spot there on the edge. That will be my lightest area, just lightly. It's really hard with white, especially on this paper, to get something really lightly because it grips this paper amazingly, but we can try to keep blending it out. just that middle section there. I can actually see, it might be hard in the camera, but I can actually see where there's just white on the paper and where there's actually blue and white. Alright, coming back in with black again. Nanny sleeps on me. She's all sucky up to Dad before bed, and then as soon as it all is said and done, she climbs in and lays right next to my legs. And by the end of the night, she's usually back to back with me. It's very cute. This is black. Just adding in that nice shadow section. And I've got 90% cool grey. And then I've got indigo blue. Well, this was fun today. I enjoyed today. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging with me. My thing for the day is be nice. I know people take advantage of that sometimes, and there are crappy people out there, but give people the benefit of the doubt, especially now, things that have been going on. Mediterranean blue. Just lightly coming over that middle section. The tooth's almost completely flat around the outside edges now. And I'm just going to dull that blue off a little bit with the cool grey 50%. Angela, what's happened? Baby rattlesnake bit your dog. Oh no! Thanks, Emily. I hope it's alright. What? Hang on, wait, what? She was fine 3 hours ago. My husband went out to water the vegetable garden and she wasn't breathing. Oh no. Oh no. Angela. So sorry. Oh, I'm crying. Poor baby. Sending hugs for sure. I'm using the Cool Grey 50% now. Oh gosh. Just so quickly, yeah? Oh, I'm so sorry. Everyone's crying now. Oh, Angela. We're just having a moment of silence here. Oh. Hi Nick and Tina. We're just about finished up now. I was just trying to finish off some of this busty girl. I've got a bit of white now. Just highlighting that light section there. Coming back in with the Mediterranean blue. Just filling out some more of the tooth. There's still a fair bit of the paper coming through, so I'm just going to do another layer, because if I want to blend it off with that full blender, I want to make sure there's plenty of pigment there. We don't want to try and do it beforehand. Yeah, Bella, that's a pretty name too. We're going to name our daughter Bella. Isabella, but Bella for short. Before twilight. Using Cool Grey 50%. Alright, I'm going to blend it off with the full blender and then I'm going to finish, and we'll head off and we'll come back and finish off the rest next week. She's looking good. She is looking good. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. How's that? She's going to look fabulous when she's finished. Fabulous. Oh, thank you so much, Abby. I'm good, Nick and Tina. Thank you. Alright, so we'll finish off the rest of the clothes next week, and then the following week we'll probably do the background and all the bits and pieces. I want to put some nice sort of smoky looking... I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. It's all a little bit like up in the air, and we'll find out when it gets to it. But yeah, she's looking amazing. Amazing. I like her. Very good. This is this was my tester one here, so looking good. I'll put some white highlights on here when we've finished the rest of the clothing here. Add a little bit of sparkle to it, make it look leathery, shiny leathery. I want to give a big thank you to Kat for Super Chat again. You are amazing, and I want to make sure that everybody, you know, is nice to everybody. If you've got something bad and naughty or horrible to say, don't say it, please. Keep it to yourself. Be nice to everybody. Robin, thank you so much for the cup warmer. I finished my cuppa today and it was nice and hot and I didn't have to worry about it going cold. Look, it's actually gone. Look at that. Gone. Big thanks to Lisa for the giveaway prizes and for the image. Make sure that you pop over and get it if you haven't already. It is free in her on her Patreon page. I will give you the link to it here if you haven't got it already. And as she said earlier, there is 15% off at the moment in her Etsy store for digital coloring stuff. So go and grab it if you want it. Oh, thank you. Thank you to all of my lovely mods, and I will see you on Monday for something. Somebody, Sherry, I think you asked for a miniature house. Maybe we'll do a miniature house on Monday. Maybe we'll do one of my glass balls. That'll be fun. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.